welcome to the show, the International Racing Show.
Yes, and thanks so much for tuning up, everyone. And US Soldier, thanks so much for joining in, even though it's like, what, 10:30, something crazy hours in the middle of the night. We thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the extreme effort. So
yes, so here we are in the workshop. Normally, you might see us, hang on, just turn the camera a little bit. Normally, you'll see us over there, but we're over here today, so there you go.
Yeah. So this one's all about CNC machining.
Sure, and we better do our intro song, otherwise we might miss it, right? Okay. So here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. Also the show, the H&R Racing Show. Okay, I'll put that over here.
Yeah.
A little bit. There you go. It's got a little bit of room.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. It's pretty good. So yeah. So what do we need to do? So we're going to cut some carbon fiber plates. Hopefully, all going well. It should do. It's a bit different from 3D printing, isn't it?
Yep. We've got a 3D printer running in the background.
We've got an Ender 3 there going on.
If you see it.
Yep.
But yes.
Hopefully, it finishes relatively soon.
Yes. But it's a little bit different in CNC machining. It's kind of interesting. What have we made with CNC? Mainly drone parts.
Yeah, we did quite a bit extensively to do with the cine lifter.
Yes. So yes, our cine lifter on our channel that we made all CNC parts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't think we showed it on the show, but
the episode. But
maybe we'll do a live stream about it, or another episode. Who knows? Something in the future.
Maybe.
To look forward to.
So look forward to. I will show you what it can cut.
So mostly you can cut wood with it. That is what you sort of test with, and then once you get more confident with that, you can go up to carbon fiber, which is what we're going to be doing today. So
you cut things like.
So we're going to be cutting. So this is like carbon fiber plates, these type of things like that.
Or you can cut like this is wood. This is plywood. Yeah, plywood. This one. Yeah.
Just a test.
Just a test one to see it was good.
So I think when we started our process, we started with I think it was easel, and then we quickly progressed to Fusion 360. Which is more our
what we make stuff
more
like.
Professional, more what aimed at what we sort of do. So yeah, so you can do these plate type things like this. So what are these like? They can range. I think we've done 3mm plates. And I think this is a 2mm plate, and today we're cutting. I think it's 2mm, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the thickest we've ever done? Wood we've cut.
Wood. Yeah. So and sort of it's a bit different. You got to maybe 8mm. And so the print is just behind, the router behind us is this. It is. It's a 3018 Pro Air from StainSmart or Jimitsu. It's a small little desktop one, but it does the job. It might be small, but surprisingly you can get a lot of stuff done with it, even though it's little.
US Soldier says you guys should try plane racing, but it's your choice because it's your channel.
That was actually
that's on the list.
That's on the list. That was something that we came up with last week while I missed live stream.
Great minds think alike. So
absolutely going to do it.
Yeah, we will be doing that. So don't you worry. Well, we've got the course now, right? So,
yeah. Absolutely good idea. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Okay, so, but yeah, brilliant idea. Plane racing. Well, I guess it'd be obstacle plane racing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
How would you like to see the plane race? Would it be time trials? Would it be around obstacles? Would it be plane versus plane?
Would it be speed runs? Oh, there's lots of options.
Yeah.
There you go. It's just a couple of oh, there you go. Tune in for those.
There's like a whole future live stream sort of out
there. Yeah, a couple. Maybe. Who knows? And
sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. And what else can we tell you?
Oh, you said so future shows. Anyway, you guys could start with time trials.
Nice.
Brilliant. I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Awesome. Yeah. And what will we be cutting on this episode, Richard?
Okay. So I'll go. It's over here.
So this is for a future episode. So this is kind of a sneak peek. We won't tell you why we're doing it, but let's just say we are doing it for a particular reason. So on the previous episodes, you would have seen this guy, which is our sustainable RC helicopter. That's an FPV helicopter, and the FPV's on the other side. Oops.
So what does it have? It has the
What is it?
it's got the AKK. Is it 5,000? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5
TX.
watt, long range VTX in it. It's just what we put in it, and it's got the little
Giant antenna out there.
And then the giant antenna is this big one with the white.
Yes.
It's a bit extreme, but you know it does the job.
Yeah, and it's the one that we use on it. And you would have seen him fly in the previous episode in the series, and we're updating him. Yeah, there's a reason why we can't say yet, but we can make the part. We do need the
helicopter. That's right.
Yes, we can't say why we're doing it, but we can tell you that we are doing it. And
it should be maybe potentially our world's first.
Yes. So this is the part we have.
So just I'll give you a little rundown of the helicopter. So it's
okay before we.
It's 2 helicopters, one sustainable. So if you've been watching the channel, you'll know. It's got a 450 T-Rex in it and a 300 blade, or was it 400 blade? I think it might be a 300 blade. Parts from both of those helicopters to build it a sustainable, one of a kind.
Working one, because before
working-ish.
It's a bit shaky in the air to fly. When you've seen it, if you look closely at the video, FPV footage, you can see it going. But it's an interesting one to fly, a challenge, and that's what we want. That's what we want to see.
And the first time we flew it with the FPV was actually the first time we started a helicopter. We never actually flown helicopters ever before. Only little mini ones indoors, if that counts. Yeah, I think it counts.
But they're not like this.
But that was
a 3D helicopter. It's a bit different.
But that was the first time flying it, and you flew it for the first time on the show with the FPV. Yeah. So what are we doing today? So
we're making okay. So previously, maybe like yesterday and a couple of days ago, we designed this piece here, which is a tail extension.
Yeah. So it goes on.
Yes. So I would have printed it on this character over here. And then we did a couple of iterations to make it perfect. And this guy here is just an extension to here. Again, we can't tell you why we're doing it, but we can tell you that we are doing it.
Yeah, we don't want to wreck the surprise.
We don't want to wreck the surprise.
So that's gonna swap out for that one.
Yes, so that's the piece that we're doing. So it's kind of interesting in the CNC world, or what do they call it? Computer numerical control. Is what CNC stands for. It's not the social media version of CNC.
Yeah, don't
get those confused as the computer numerical control version. You should stream on Twitch. You can add a helicopter, remote, and drone emote. There you go.
What?
That's a good idea.
It's all valid.
It's a great idea.
Just add another.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, we have to nail this live stream stuff, right?
Yeah, we haven't quite mastered live stream on this particular platform yet, but when we do,
yeah, maybe we can go to Twitch after that. We just like evolve,
and then I think you can. I did read a comment somewhere that you can actually cross stream at the same time from one platform to another. Multi-platform.
It's advanced, right?
That's
next level.
That's next level. Yeah,
multiple.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. That's a great idea. And yes, so this is about a 2 mil plate CNC, and this will be cutting out, which is what we have put on here. Let me guess, upgrade it video. Yeah, rock on. Do you want to lift it up a little bit so you can so we can see the plate that's stuck on there?
Oh, the camera.
Yeah, just the camera a little bit. Okay. I'll hold it. This one. There you go. So you can see the plate being stuck on there. So it's mounted with 3D printed parts, screwed down so it doesn't move, and also it is double-sided tape underneath.
Yeah.
Yes, because you do not want that thing moving. It spins at 10,000 RPM, so you don't want to put your hands inside it. Little kids, probably not a good idea to play with.
Yeah, and we made a little housing for it as well.
Yes, and it's also carbon fiber. You don't want to breathe that in either. So there you go. Yes, risking it all for you guys. There you go. It's commitment, right?
Because it's carbon fiber.
Because it's carbon fiber. You don't want to breathe it in. What else can we tell you about it? Should we tell you anything else? Oh, what kind of bits it uses? It's kind of interesting.
What's its build area?
Build area?
Well, I'll give you a bit.
What is it?
It's 3018.
It's 3018. There you go.
So it's actually smaller than that.
Slightly smaller than that, but it's pretty much 3018.
So yeah, well, these aren't sponsored. These are just the ones we bought. See, these are the bits that we use, and it just comes with a selection.
Yes, and what are they? Cold blue carbide tips.
Yeah, so there they are. All the little tips. It goes from I think it's 3 mils all the way down to like 1. or I think it's 1 mil. Yeah.
She's it on the back somewhere.
Yeah.
0.8 to 3 mil. There you go.
Yeah.
And these are corn-shaped end tips, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. And these are the ones we use on it. We also use V-bits for doing engraving and those sorts of things.
With wood.
My birthday's in 6 days. Rock on! Happy birthday in 6 days' time. No, very cool, brother. Very cool. And V-bits, and what else does it cut with? You can do different type routing equipment. You can get different type CNC machines, but this one kind of suits us. We machine drone parts.
That's right. The interesting thing about you're not specifically with a CNC machine, not specifically defined by the plate.
No, you're by the collet.
You're defined by the width this way, but actually you can extrude if you had it on a bench. Obviously, it's against the wall at the moment, but you could potentially do sections. Or if you wanted to do a big long plate, so you could do like one section, do that cut, move it over, and do another cut. You could move it over, cut. And technically, you could go for infinity.
Yes, theoretically speaking. But yes,
if you wanted to.
Kind of interesting. And what else can we tell you?
Should we just start it?
Yeah. We start it up. What do you want to do? Do you want us to start it up or keep talking about something else? I got another couple of topics we can talk about, or otherwise you want to start it up. It's up to you. Let us know in the comments what you want to see.
Yeah.
So
this first one, we're going to do a rough cut. Initially, I've got my little notes that you print out after you've
doing all the calculations.
Yeah. So after you've done all the calculations,
Fusion
360. Yeah. So it's going to cut for. This is a very loose 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very loose. Like it could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour. Like it's pretty loose. So that's for
so hopefully it gets all done in this one little segment where we did try and choose a small cut for you guys, because sometimes when we're cutting, we could be cutting all day.
Yeah.
And you can't like walk away with like a 3D printer, even though you're not supposed to.
What do you mean?
Theoretically, T's and C's apply. You're not supposed to walk away from it. Move it.
Oh, you mean you're gonna watch the CNC?
You're gonna watch the machine. Yeah.
And this one's got we got this one because it had emergency cuts.
Yes, it's got safety and all that sort of thing. So it's one of those things you load the files in. We don't use G codes. We use .nc files is what it runs on.
Yeah.
Slightly different, but pretty much the same thing. You have to take your time and get it right.
Yeah, and then you put them on an SD card, and then you plug them to the little
in the back of that little gizmo there, which is that little gizmo there, and
offline controller.
Also the offline controller.
Yeah,
you can run it through the computer.
Yeah, USB, but then you're going to do some extra coding.
Yeah, unnecessary. When you can do it through the SD card, which is way better.
Okay,
I think so.
Should we start loading it, ready to go?
Yes, it could work, or maybe we didn't load it perfectly. So it's one of those things. Either the live stream goes great, as in the cut will start operating and the machine will start up, or there's a very short live stream. So it's kind of interesting.
Or what we'll do is we'll just change to a different topic because we've got another couple.
We've got a backup topic just in case.
Which is equally as cool.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily done anything wrong with the coding. It's just that sometimes it didn't drop it into the right box perfectly. So there you go. Just a little heads up. Fingers crossed. There you go. Okay. Maybe we bring it away, you reckon? Move this guy out of the way?
Yeah. We move him forward?
Yeah, you move him forward a bit. That's quite good. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Something different for you guys.
Yeah, I don't think too many people cover the old CNC, so that's probably
kind of cool, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's it going?
Okay, so yes. Now there's a startup routine that you have to do.
Yep.
Okay, so I hope you can see them. Yeah, you should be able to see them. So go into control. Yep. Probe. Okay, so first of all you have to do what we're doing, or which we'll be doing, is to get it out the Z probe, which makes it's just like a 3D printer. It works on the X, Y, and Z plane, which is what you can cut.
So that's the Z probe.
There's a little blue thing and the red thing. So you put that in crocodile clips. I vote backup video. Oh, rock on. Sounds good. Okay. So here it goes. Take the
Probe. Yep.
probing. That sounds weird. There we go.
Okay, so that probe.
Yep, very good. Cool. That's good. Okay. Okay, this is kind of an interesting bit. It's always exciting when you turn this one on. It's always exciting.
Yeah. It's something we've always wanted to do as a live stream too.
Yes, we always wanted to do this live stream. Always thought it was a cool idea.
Okay.
I haven't seen
So that part's good. I'll go down to.
Okay, you're going to step it over, or you're going to zero it. Okay, so now it's going to move it over to the corner of the carbon fiber. I'll just show you. So if, let's say he's cutting this, he needs to move the bit. So it sits, hang on, he needs to move the bit. So it sits right there, right on the corner. So the circle is this side of the carbon, but not the outside of the carbon. That's how we set it up. Other people might do it a different way, but that's the way we do it. And we have to do, because we're doing 2 cuts, the first cut will be the rough cut. We're using the 1.6 millimeter, and then we will be using the 1.4, I think. Yes, 1.4.
Yeah, 1.4. Yeah.
So yes, so he'll be jogging it over right now. You can change different settings to different ones like 1 mil, 2 mil, 10 mil, custom. It's up to you. So yes, just jog it over.
So when it takes a little time.
Takes a little while, but once it gets going, it's cool. And then it's going down on the Z-axis. Yeah, kind of cool. Yes. And when he runs, we will be running him with the case that we made, a safety protector case at the top. So we don't, if something goes wrong, we can get to those emergency switches and turn it off. And also, 10,000 RPM is something you want to keep working on. This is known as a desktop CNC. There you go. Check it. I'll check it. Hope you're enjoying it on this fine day, evening, night, morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, we're good. So he's right in that apex position, like I was saying, right here, right. Let's say right there, like that.
I'm gonna raise it back up.
Right in that corner. That's where you want to be in this kind of thing. A US soldier says snoring sounds. There you go. Don't worry, this will be noisy. This will wake you up in a second, I can guarantee it. What do you reckon? All good?
Yeah.
All done?
Okay, so go into the G code.
Yep. Is this a 3018? It is. It is a 3018 Provere. Yes, this is 30.
Like the deluxe.
I don't know if it's a deluxe model, but it's the one with the
emergency
stop button, which we like. Always good to have an emergency stop. Had to use it a few times. So there you go. So which is just, if you are just tuning in, which is just setting it, it's just going through the G code. You have to do it manually and take your time. I want to cut. I won't cut carbon fiber. It won't cut carbon fiber. Now we've cut carbon fiber many times. Yes, with our setup, we've cut lots of carbon drone frames and other frames that we can't talk about. But but we have cut a lot of carbon. It's very good, very good. It just takes a long time. Yep. Okay, so we're about to put a lid over the top. You all good?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's a safety lid going over. Make sure safety is key. Yeah. Do it that way. There you go. And then we just need, interesting, mine failed miserably. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that. We did once cut a different type of perspex. We've cut perspex many times, but once we cut a perspex that was a different grade, not sure which grade it was, but that did an interesting thing where it froze the bit into it, fused the bit, and we had to get off. That was interesting. Okay. He bought a Shapo 4XL and it breezes it. I bet it would. That sounds amazing. Sounds ultimate right there.
Okay, so R-tail, yeah.
We want rough cut. Yeah, R-tail is what we're setting up for. It should be a 20-minute cut. We don't know if it's that accurately because it never generally is on the simulation. But hang on.
Ready?
Yep, I'll just put the timer on. Okay, good luck everyone. Hopefully this works.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's away. It's going. Hopefully it works. 10 times the cost, 100 times the value. I bet. Sounds badass. So here it goes. It's going down.
I actually paused it.
Did you?
Mm.
Interesting. So
Can they see it?
there you go. So it's cutting now.
Light might be a bit annoying.
Yeah, maybe bring that up. Bring the light over, Richie.
Yeah.
There you go. It's cutting now.
Yeah. Makes little work of it.
What feeds and speeds? Great question.
Yep.
So I'll just bring it back so we don't knock at the cable. Yeah, safety now. Depth of cut. Okay, right. Okay, so what do we do, Richard?
Okay.
Is it on that one or that other piece of paper? I printed it out to make sure I knew.
Yeah.
Here we go. So, some information for you. Okay, so here we go. So, the cut that it's doing at the moment, we have a maximum spindle speed of this particular model is 10,000 RPM. We have a feed rate of 400 millimeters a minute. We have a cutting. Don't do that. That's not important. We're doing a flat end mill. What else is there?
And plunge rate's 120.
Yes. I know 120 on the next one.
Oh, sorry. It's a.
It's 400 millimeters. What was it? Oops. That was the door closing. ZZZ, I listened to the sound of trench warfare when I go to sleep this morning. This is nothing, yes. Because you're a badass, that's why.
Yeah.
Yes, and thank you for helping us out. Keeping the country safe?
Yeah.
World safe? Yeah.
World safe.
Yeah. Well done.
It was something that we always wanted to do. Was,
Yes,
in
but the opportunity didn't, we weren't able to do that sort of thing. But yes, a nod to you. Yes, so 4,400, I think it was 120, I can't remember. Was it on your one? Hang on. 400 millimeters a minute, feed rate, and what was the
120 plunge rate.
Okay, it was 120. There you go.
So yeah, 1,000 RPM, 400 feed rate, and 120 plunge rate,
And
with a
depth of-
1.6 millimeter core mill bit.
Yes, and the cut depth, we are cutting down to leave 0.4 millimeters underneath, just so it the plate doesn't cut all the way through. So the what is it? This one is 2 millimeter carbon fiber plating. So yeah, awesome. We always leave a little bit underneath, and then we can cut that out in post processing. But we won't share that part. That's just getting the Dremel out. That's not that exciting.
Yeah.
US Soldier says, I'm not even old enough to drive a car. No.
But one day you will be.
Yes, one day you will be.
It'll be epic.
And it will be epic because driving a car is
Super cool.
it's freedom. It's cool.
Yeah.
Also,
You want to be able to drive manual though.
yeah. But I don't know if there's that many manual cars. Well, not in New Zealand there isn't. It's kind of
Mostly all electric.
It's,
now.
I mean, unless you get like a second-hand vehicle, which is not so cool.
Yeah.
So that's a 1.8 depth cut. Two parts. Yes. So we're doing adaptive clearing on our cuts. That's what we like to use. And yes, so it goes down. I'm sure you probably know, but it goes down, then does a wiggle, it backs up a bit, and it goes forward, and there you go. That's what we do. And what else? On the second cut, we will be using a 1.4 millimeter bit, and that will be a max speed feed rate of 250 millimeters a minute. Same speed of 10,000 RPM. Yep, 10,000 RPM.
Plunge rate of 120.
Same plunge rate. There you go. Got a maximum feed of 250 on that one. So there you go. There's some information. There you go. You see, electric cars can bleep my sleep. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. Have we ever driven an electric car?
I drove a hybrid once.
Drove a hybrid?
Yeah, but I couldn't say that we drive a hybrid. Get some shots.
Gonna get some shots for the episode as well.
Once again.
Once it's all ready. What else can you do?
Who taught us to drive, Harry? Since we're talking about driving. Car driving.
Granddad did.
My granddad taught us to drive. He was the best driver in our family. He was a taxi driver, wasn't he? He was really good at it. So no, it's great.
Yes, there you go.
He's the best guy for
it was a very
being a
cool guy.
driving teacher.
Very cool guy. And yes, there you go. And what else has happened this week? Oh well, the CNC machine. Yes, it's working. And
yep, so it's cutting carbon fiber in the background there. Carbon fiber plate is about 2 millimeters thick.
Not sure says I've been driving for 30 years. You're a badass. That's why. Is it cool?
Yeah.
No, I like driving. Driving is cool, and actually get quite a lot of ideas for projects and things when we're driving.
Yeah, especially on long drives.
Yeah, it has to be a long drive. It's not just like going to the supermarket or something like that.
Yeah, maybe like a couple of hours or something.
Yes, and that's when we get some great ideas.
Well, like the idea for this one came when we went to, when we did the episode that we drove to Auckland for the flying through the store episode.
Yes,
that was that's where we came up with the idea of doing this live stream.
Yes, but this is our machine. It's we had this a long time before. Yeah. Machinist for 23.
Awesome.
That's awesome. It's badass.
You'd be able to show us a thing or two about how to get better at
it.
We just
made it up ourselves, and
we did it.
We couple of library books.
Yeah.
Now that's what the noise is making sounds like.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna bring it a little bit closer again, so you can see. And then yeah. Can you see it? Hopefully you can.
You should have looked at the loop.
Oh, yeah. For a second. Yeah, there you go. Adaptive clearing. That's what we like to use. And yes, it's kind of a cool design. She says yes. And I don't actually start the stopwatch, so if anybody knows what the time was when I pressed Richard pressed the on button.
It's at 14%, so it's working.
Okay.
It says it's been going for 7 minutes, so there's a timer on it.
Hang on, maybe we can bring this over to show that screen. Maybe not. Anyway, it's very colourful, and it says 14%. What's the radial step over, Richie? We were looking at it before. I don't think it's on this one.
Well, we just used our presets, so we worked it out.
We worked it out
like a year ago.
Yeah. What cam set are you using? We are using AutoCAD.
Fusion 360.
Fusion 360.
Not
yes.
AutoCAD.
Not AutoCAD, sorry.
Fusion 360.
And we are using the machining section. That's what we like to use?
Manufacturing section.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you use?
There's lots of different options out there. Originally, we used easel. We did that for a while.
Oh yeah. But then it didn't have all the stuff that
we didn't have all the features that we needed. So we quickly progressed to
Mastercam.
Awesome. When we went to uni, we did quite a bit to do with SolidWorks, but
yes, but they didn't allow us to use CNC. Yes, but we did get a part CNC'd by someone when we were there, like a lecture or something like that. But they just handed it to you. It's not quite the same.
That was out of aluminium, I believe.
Aluminum or aluminium billet. I wrote
Wow.
CNC code by hand for 9 years. That is truly badass. That's cool.
That's cool, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's legit.
For sure. No, I can say that we haven't. Yes. There's some things that we can do and some things we can't do. That might be.
You mean talking about code?
Yes.
Well, we did this code today, so that
Well,
word, yeah, legit.
it's cool. And yes, what else can we tell you? We can tell you what happened this week with you. Something different that happened.
Oh, yeah. What happened today?
Yes. What happened today? We got mail. Yes. So there you go. That's where we are now. Oh, hang on, can you see?
You know, but that's just the box.
Oh, so we got a present. So yes, so we got sponsored by Leopard Power.
Yeah. So batteries.
Batteries sponsor. That was very nice. Very cool.
Very kind of them.
What was this one? 1300.
1300, 150C.
For us, a lot lighter than our other ones. So the normal ones.
Yeah. So yeah.
So maybe.
So that will help the channel out. So maybe we can do some more head-to-head live streams now. We've got more batteries, so we can do that kind of stuff.
Yes. And what else? That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right. Surprise to you guys. You didn't know?
Yeah. And the other thing was on the same day, which is today. What was the other thing, Aaron?
What this guy's doing?
That's
So he's mate in the busy. This guy, this machine.
It's 3D printer.
3D printer. He's working in the background to make a plaque that says. We put our plaques up there. Can you see at the top? Hang on, I'm just going to. So these are our sponsor ones here, and he's making others, the Instagram ones and stuff. And then he's making another one to go here. So we made 1.5 subscribers today.
1.5 thousand subscribers.
Yes, 1.5 thousand.
Just 1.5.
Yes, so thanks very much. Good doing that.
And it's all down to you.
Yeah. Thank you. And so that's what he'll be. He's at 21% as well. So
23% now.
So there you go. So he'll be finished by the end of this live stream as well.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It was quite a nice feeling. Yes.
Yeah.
And we do like making projects and things. So it's always doing YouTube was always something that we always planned to do.
Yes.
So the opportunity came, but then
Yeah.
working at it, working hard at it. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes. And what else can we tell you while we wait for that machine? We can tell you other type of machine parts that they have.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
Let's
the ones.
What do we do?
I was just looking at the machine part.
Oh, the other
options that you can get.
You mean the other bits?
The other bits. It's kind of interesting. That work with this particular one. Yes.
Lots of different stuff.
There you go. There's a whole spectrum. We should probably put it on the wall, but we haven't. It sits in the bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it only for this particular machine only does quite small bits, like up to 3 millimeters.
Yes, the collet is a small size, so we can only do so much. Definitely got my attention. Went down the same road with designing quad frames and buying a 3018.
Yeah.
That's because you're bad. That's cool. Yes. No, we quite like.
It also makes sense. I mean, you've got to stick to your strengths, right? I mean, if you're well and truly done
Yes.
lots with CNC, that absolutely
Master.
should do it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that this shape code
Makes it look like a toy. Yeah.
That's
There's
cool.
There's always better machines out there.
Yes, I bet because it'd be giant. It's because of the XL, right? But yes, no, it serves our purpose. I guess one day we might be able to get another one, and that opportunity might rise, and then we'll be cutting something bigger. But yes, it serves us.
Yeah.
I quite like it.
I mean, we did it. We used to at the uni. We did a little bit of lathe work and milling machines, and of course the milling machines are just huge. You know what I mean? Just gigantic.
Yes, milling machines. Yes.
And obviously the bit itself isn't like a tiny little one like that. You know, it's the size of this, just going around.
Yeah. So I've cut stainless with mine to fix my frames on my SUV.
Awesome.
That's cool.
That's really cool. Stainless steel.
I don't think this guy would be able to cut that.
No.
But I don't think I'd be able to cut aluminium either.
No, you can. Just a small amount. Like you have to maybe 0.1. Because the main thing is it heats up. But on the CNC machine that you'll be using would have fluid, wouldn't it? The coolant fluid, I would imagine. Certainly with stainless steel, because that heats up really quick.
It does, especially when the TIG welding and these sorts of things. They got the old tungsten.
Tungsten tie wire, yeah.
Yeah, they sure got hot when we used to do that.
Did you? Has anybody else done different forms of welding like we've done? Where we did arc welding, MIG welding, TIG welding, and aluminium and stainless for the TIG.
Yeah. And we did our 4711. I don't know what we're talking about uni, but that's okay. We can talk about uni. We did 4711 on downwards, vertical, and above. Over here.
Overhead welding, yeah.
Yes, and make it as well. I've got in my functional parts.
Have you gotten any functional parts? Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
We've got functional parts.
This part will be used.
I'll show you just in case you tuned in late.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes. So the reason why we're cutting, we never cut carbon fiber unless there's a reason to do it. Actually, we don't really do anything with it unless there's a reason. Right? Generally speaking.
Yeah.
Yes. So on the channel that may or may not have done, we have made a sustainable FPV RC heli, and it's 2 helicopters into one. And on the upcoming episode, we will be making a tail. So this is the 3D printed version, and that's what we're cutting at the moment.
Yeah.
So absolutely, and we have made drone frames. We have made
city lifter
frames. We have made a few things on this particular machine. So yes, upgrades. Parts that you can't buy in the shop.
So it's at 34% and it's cut.
Oh, so it's going quite good.
Are you using forged carbon fiber plates or stock weave? So these are this is just a plate, standard carbon fiber plate. It's going 2 millimeters thick.
It's just stock, isn't it?
Just stock.
Yeah. I don't think it was anything fancy.
No.
Can't remember. It was a long time ago when we bought this particular plate, but it has made a few frames out of it. I can show you another example. Maybe you might. Cal. So this is an exact replica of what's been cut at the moment. Hang on. There you can see it in the lighting. What do you think that would be?
I reckon it's just straight carbon fiber plate.
I don't think it's anything fancy.
Does the job.
It does the job for the builds that we make. Yes. Yes.
There you go.
No, I can't see it.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Let's just try and get it so you can actually see. It doesn't brighten it up.
Oh, the CNC machine itself. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, it's going good. That's what you want to see.
So it'll be cutting this way around. Oh, that way around. Yes, that way around. Yes. So he's done the tail section. It's just coming his way this way, and then he'll be going that way and around. Then he'll do the center, mill up the second part. What?
60 watt.
What?
60 watt.
What wattage motors are you running on the CNC?
They're just stock. They come with a Fibre 3080, but I'm pretty sure it's around 60 watts.
Yeah.
And it does great. Props off said, hey dude.
Hey brother.
Hey dude. And I forgot to say Merry Christmas everyone. And
yes.
Thanks very much for
and happy Boxing Day. Well, that was yesterday for us, but if you're over on the other side of the world, it might be Boxing Day. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah. This is something that we've always wanted to do, was a live stream about the CNC cutting.
Yes. We just always had to have a real reason to do it. Hang on, we might be able to find it in the manual. I'll cheat. It doesn't say.
The fools.
It's a 24 volt. Yep, 10,000 RPM with a collar. There you go. 3 millimeter collar.
I'm using carbide router bits drill.
Okay, so yes.
So to 24, yeah, 24 volts, you're right. Absolutely. So these are the bits that we're using currently.
You bring the light on? There you go. These are the ones running it, and we currently, as you can hear in the background, we are running a 1.6 millimeter corn-shaped end mill. I had to think about that for a second. Yes, yes. Cobalt blue, I think. Yes.
Yeah, carbide tip.
Carbide. Yep. That's the ones we like to use. There might be some better ones out there, but they've served us well. And we've cut quite a few parts with carbon fiber and wood.
Yeah.
And they've never done anything funky. So it's good. Oxo says, not sure, but cheers. Cheers. Yes. And yes. I thought it was a good question.
So sometimes when you're using CNC, depending on what software you're using, or in this case we're using adaptive tool.
Sorry.
Anyway, so sometimes they do different things. So in this particular cut that we're doing, it goes all the way down to the maximum cut length that we set, which is I think it was about 0.4 millimeter spacing, so it holds it in.
That's what we do. Yes,
that's what we cut it right down
we
to,
have cut
and it just slowly
yes.
works its way along the path with I think it's a 0.5, no, directly 0 millimeter offset, so it's spot on the accuracy.
Yes.
We've done it in the past with various offsets, but it just follows along nice and neat and tidy.
Yes. That's the way we do it. We have cut all the way through when cutting carbon fiber.
And we've done tabs before in the past.
Tabs, but we have found that they don't work as well as we want, so we just finish it up and post-processing.
We just cut it with a Dremel, I think.
Yes.
Just to finish it off. We've done tabs and stuff in the past, but on this particular one,
we might not know what a tab is.
Holding tab. So say you have the object. Say this is the object that you're cutting. Yes. That's the shape that you. Grab the actual shape.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is the shape that we're cutting down. So at the moment we're going to cut down in depth all the way down to and leave 0.4 millimeter material left behind. So we'll hold it in shape. But with tab cutting, it will just leave like little think of it like tabs. So little offsets like that. But we find this works the best for this particular machine.
Yes, we have done that other version.
Yeah,
Tabs. What was that movie from? Tabs. It wasn't a movie. It was from Tom Cruise and Ben Stiller did a skit. Yes. Don't worry about it.
So you should totally try cutting carbon fiber. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's worth the effort.
It is, and then you can make so many more designs out there.
Yeah. So what we tend to do is we tend to make our shape first with a 3D printed piece, maybe just whip it up like 4% infill or something, and then you use that, and then you use that for your spacing and size. So if you've got like a whole lot of little parts that you're going to cut out, then you can space them all out, and then go from there. So then you know your spacing. How do you keep the material down? Masking tape, glue. Okay, so we have a combination actually. So we use 3M tape to stick it down to the base, double-sided obviously, and we use 3D.
Double-sided tape. Always use double-sided.
Yeah.
So, and we also use
our custom 3D printed.
We just made them
3D printed little
PETG.
Yeah. So that, and then we just screw them down on our. And we have a custom plate that we put down as a board, sacrificial plate board.
What does 3M stand for?
Today.
It's a brand.
Double-sided tape.
That's what we can call it. That sounds like a trick question, and I don't know. Yes. So we put the little fellas. Hang on, I'll just bring it as an example.
My home state, fair enough.
I was just going to say is that so just be sitting. Say this is the sack. No, you can see there. So the wood piece there underneath, that's our sacrificial one, and it's got screws holes in it.
Absolutely.
And then we put that to hold it down. We screw that into the board, the breadboard, I guess is what you call it.
Yeah, sacrificial board.
Whatever, different name, same thing. But yeah, it's just our own design, and we also sometimes might use Oh, these are the collets, which we'll be using shortly. Collet wrenches to change out the piece when we get there.
I'll change it a bit. Sure.
And we made these, didn't we, Richard?
Yeah, different 3D prints for different ones. So that one there slides on the rail on the front, and then it just holds it down and clamps it in place. If we're doing that kind of like different objects require different
sizes. You can't see because my fingers are the other way. Hang on. Is that better?
Yeah.
It's all good. There you go. You got it. You understand. Different sizes, different things. But yes, it's kind of interesting for people that haven't done that sort of thing before.
Yeah, that's right. And you can just, like I was saying before, you can just you're only limited by the width of the printer, the milling machine or router. You can just keep going if you wanted to. Yeah.
You need to make some clamping systems. Sure.
That's right. Yeah, you make them up yourself.
And the great thing about the way we made those ones is this one, like for instance, this one particular one, or say the ones that are on there now, which is just the blue little ones which are showing. The great thing about it is that this one sits out of the frame, so that the routing head will never get that far. It will never even go near it. So if there's like an error or something happens that you don't want ever to happen, then it will never go and touch this. And if it just touches those things, it'll just cut them up. Who cares about them? So basically, you reprint them. That's why you got the 3D printer, right? So yeah. Minnesota mining and manufacturing. Cool. Never been there, but I hear it's great. We played the NHL ice hockey game, and we're always in Minnesota. So there you go. I use double-sided sticking tape. Said not sure. Professor says I do miss Minnesota. Mostly miss the fishing, the camping, the hunting, and the snowboarding. I miss Minnesota. There you go. Sounds like a place we should go.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Oops, that's a timer. It's okay. Double-sided tape is my go-to for holding work pieces when doing carbon fiber frames. It says Spear Sniper.
Great name, by the
way. Yeah, very cool. But yes, yeah, that's cool. And what are we doing over here, Richard? We're going to bring the little guy over here. It's nearly complete.
Awesome.
Can you see?
Yeah, I think you can see.
You see it?
Yeah. So that's the Ender 3 going in the background there.
It's
trusty.
That's what the timer said. It said 91%. So the
best stuff was tape. It was the Gorilla Turf Clear 50.
All right.
I'll keep an eye out for that
Turf
one.
and Clear. 50 pounds. That's badass.
Great. Also a good name.
Yes.
Yeah. Gorilla Tape Stack Tape. Some cool names out there. Yeah.
So you use the cheapest stuff I can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. 93% that's now done. Cool. And then we'll share that. So there you go. While we're waiting for that, what are we up to? Which one? Percentages?
59%.
59%. So nearly done on this cut, and then we'll take it off and change the collet over
to 1.4. So it's 1.6 millimeter.
Yes, re-zero and send it on its way again.
Yeah.
And I think the next one's very, very short. It's just a little, and just kind of those edges looking, make it look better. Make it look good for the girls. That's the main thing.
Gotta be presentable.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah. And what's he at?
He is at 98% on the printer over here. So we'll be taking him off in a second. Yes. There you go. So that way. Did we bring any 3M? Yeah.
Did we bring any what?
We're going to run out.
Bring any what?
3M around here.
3M.
Is it on the toolbox? Have you ever guys watched Bondi Rescue? My wife was hooked on it. Yes. Yes, used to watch it a lot. But then we found the Baywatch channel.
Yeah.
It's a channel.
Yes.
It's on we're watching reruns.
It doesn't stop. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yes, but we have watched Bondi Rescue. Great channel, great show.
Never heard of it. That's okay. It's an Australian life-saving
show. It's real life. But it's an interesting one, life-saving. That kind of thing. We do have some beaches over here, like Piha, for instance, or the
That's
closest one that I
yeah.
can think of would be like Elliott's Beach.
Or Mount Maunganui.
Yes, and you do need those lifeguards out there helping people, so that's cool. Very risky if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember once we got into a rip. And by the way, years and years ago, we used to be pretty good champions, didn't we? Amateur champions in swimming.
Yeah.
That's what they
We
said.
used to do swimming sports. You get quite good at it.
Yeah. And even then when like at your peak.
Now we're out of practice.
Oh, yes. Oh, we still can swim. But yes, we were at our peak, and then we got into a rip or something like that, and it just owned you. So there you go. But we swam. It wasn't that bad.
Yola says everybody in the United States thinks the Australian beaches are dangerous. Yeah. That's probably pretty accurate, really.
Yeah. Though we aren't in Australia, so at this point, I know we are talking about an Australian channel. We are in New Zealand, but we have been to Australia, and we were there for 48 hours once. Great holiday. It was great fun, and very nice people. We were in Melbourne, and just nice people.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and obviously some of our sponsors, Kamikaze, are Australian based.
And couldn't do without you guys, Kamikaze. So thank you.
Yeah, so it's the energy drink label. So thank you very much.
Cool. Very cool.
They help out with Instagram, things like that.
Instagram, yes. Yes. So behind me, if you turn the camera.
Oh, is it finished?
It's finished.
What's this guy's deal?
Hey,
what's the camera's deal?
Oh, no, you can turn around. Move it this way. Camera can change around. Okay, so who's that spatula? I think he's done. Okay, so he's moving now. Hang on. Yeah. Move that. You grab that cable. He's moving. Hang on. Lighting. Grab the lighting.
It's 66%. So he's done his first initial outside cut. And now he'll slowly work his way in just to do some fine cuts before doing the logo in the center.
It's going down. There you go. There you go. There you go. Something unexpected. There you go.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, it's going to take a scale.
Okay. It's like I'm back in. Yeah. Props that says, I don't know about you, but I'm not getting in the water. The creatures, they have bigger teeth than me. Fair enough. Or Hobbiton. So in New Zealand, it's not sure. You're in the land of Mordor, it's your or Hobbiton. Yep. Been to Hobbiton, great place.
Yes, we had a good friend that used to live in.
That's right. Yeah. Hobbiton. It's a real place, apparently.
Yep.
It's got a real pub in it, too.
Yes, it does. We've been there.
Once. In terms of teeth, once we swam with sharks, in a... yeah, we did swim with sharks. There we go.
Not voluntarily.
Yeah, volunteer. It was on purpose. Yeah, it was on purpose. So we had trained professionals around us and stuff like that. I don't know if it was a real place. I know the movie Lord of the Rings. That's right. Yeah, that's right. So they have a like a theme park type thing. So just in Hobbiton, that's what we're talking about. And they let people come in like tourists and
that's water homing, by the way.
And what they do is you can just go onto the film set. So it's just like walking onto the film of Lord of the Rings.
Yep, it's kind of interesting. You jump into like a bus, is that what you did?
Yeah.
You jump in a bus and then away you go. Away you go, and then Peter Jackson comes on the screen on the bus. And
No, he doesn't.
No, like on the screen, on the video. So it's playing.
Yeah.
And yeah, you kind of.
So it's kind of like, I guess it's like a Lord of the Rings theme park.
Yeah. Miniaturized smoke and things. special effects. I guess it's the equivalent of over here would be like we don't really have Disneyland or anything like that, so that would be our Disneyland, I guess.
Yeah, equivalent thereof. Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, we do have Rainbow's End. We went there once, kind of a theme park, carny rides and those sorts of things. It was quite good. It was at the end of the night. One night it was like maybe 7 o'clock. It was like a special opening thing.
Yeah.
Never been there before. That was all good. We went on the flog loop, something like that.
Roller coaster.
It's like a thing you jump on a boat and go down the rapids. Kind of thing.
And a roller coaster.
And a roller coaster.
That was probably a bit more adventurous than the Hobbit.
Yeah, the roller coaster had vomited like on the ride before.
Yeah.
So yeah, they paid some guy to go and sit in this chair. I think that's right. Have you got another little side here? That came out alright.
I'm not sure. Says I think the depth of cut is much less than 1.8 millimeters.
What are we cutting at?
So it's a 2 millimeter plate, and we're cutting down.
Okay.
To, what,
1.6.
Yeah.
So it's what was it 2 millimeter minus 0.4, right? Yeah. 1.6. Sorry. So yeah, there you go. We're cutting down 1.6, so a little less. There you
You're
go.
right. And so what was printed out on the other printing was this one.
You can't see it. It's backlighting. There you go. That's
So that's what just happened today. 1.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube. So thanks very much.
thank you. Very kind.
Yeah.
Couldn't do without you.
And that will go up on the wall behind Harry.
You see that?
They'll go up the top there.
Up. No, the other way. Here. Up, and it. Sorry?
Yeah.
Up. Yeah, right there. There you go.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. It's very cool. Very cool. You put that over there. After when we are machining in the shop, and sometimes the sound it was if we are machining. I know when it's machining a small piece, but when we're machining, say, like 2 of those at the same time, and you're cutting for I don't know, like 8 hours or something, cutting because we always set it. Because it's a smaller, desktop thing, so we don't push the limits too much.
And it was asking what was how much do you take off at each pass. So we cut down to the full 1.6 millimeters, and it just slowly works its way along in the depth of clearance. So it takes off
The whole thing.
The whole thing. We've done it before. We did layers and stuff like that, but this one seems to work quite well for carbon fiber.
For this particular cut, and we've never had any problems with it doing the 3D adapting. Yes, and when you are cutting for about 5 hours, you don't hear that sound, is what I was going to say, after a while.
So what it's working on now at the moment is it's cutting out this center hole at the moment. It's working its way along here. Cut this out, this section.
Yes.
This part here. Do you know what the radial step over is there?
I did have it before.
It's all preset.
It's all preset. We did these presets years ago, mate. I'd have to look back at my notes. Hang on.
I can have a quick look.
We can have a quick look.
You can go.
But yes.
So step over.
Step over. What's it? Yeah, step over. Radio step over.
I'm not sure if we've got the notes on this
particular book. We might have it. You never know. But yes, yes. We need all the feeds and speeds. Yes. So the feeds that we're cutting at, we are cutting at 400 millimeters a minute, and
10,000 RPM.
We cut everything at 10,000. And what else was there? What was it? 120? Was it? I think it was
your 120 plunge rate.
120 plunge rate.
And then when we go to the finishing one, we're going to do a once again 10,000 RPM, plunge rate of 120, and a feed rate of 250 millimeters per minute. I know it's in millimeters. I know everybody's in different inches and things like that.
Yes. We apologize. Yeah. 400 feet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. 400. is what we cut the roughing cut at.
Seems to work quite well. Never had any issues.
No, never had any issues with the CNC doing that. But yes, kind of an interesting one. But yeah, what do you reckon? How are we going?
Oh, we're at 83% in this cut.
Yes, presets. Says not sure. Yes, but they're our custom presets, so we don't use the ones that somebody else has used. We've done them a long time ago, and yes, they're our presets, but they're all custom and for this particular one. But yes, I just can't remember everything. But we do try. Sorry, I'm a machinist dude. No, that's cool.
Never apologize.
Never apologize. That's badass.
That's cool. It's good to have a skill set.
Yes, it's cool. Yep, it's cooling down on this guy over here, so that's good. And yeah, it's cool. Yes, so we do. Thank you all for tuning in, and it should be done. What do you reckon, Sean?
For this particular cut.
Yes,
85%. So it's coming along.
okay. So it shouldn't be too long.
That's right. Every machine's slightly different from the next.
You got your.
You're most welcome.
That's all right.
Yeah. Just like every 3D printer seems to have a mind of its own sometimes.
Yes, it seems to.
Like this guy over here, he doesn't, but it's PETG, he doesn't like the 240, does he?
No.
He doesn't like 240 degrees Celsius.
No, he hates it. No, so yes, so we push him down to 230.
Yeah.
Yes, I've written on the side so we know.
Yeah.
So we each machine seems to have their own personality. It's an interesting one where it's kind of, I guess it's kind of like a car. You can get the same car on a fleet of different cars. Oh, good knowledge.
Yeah.
And you can have the same car, you know,
Exact same model,
20, 30 of the same car, and then one car, or they all seem to be different. You can have the same, everything's the same inside, but they're not actually the same.
That's
their
right.
Own personalities.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting about machines that kind of got their own life on personality. You have to turn it on, switch it off the home. Oh, you would know, like lawnmowers and all those.
Yeah.
Every
machine. All good?
Yeah, it's all good. I was just saying it.
It's full.
That one's full. That's fine. That was our GoPro running in the background. Oh no, the battery's dead.
Even better.
That's okay. But that's okay. He looks like he's fine.
Not sure.
Yes, sir. Thanks for sharing.
I was struggling with a cut of a full diameter in a 2-degree ramp profile with a 1.8mm bit.
And 10,000 RPM and 20 IPM and 0.02 DOC. Wow. Did you get it right? Hopefully you did. Yolzel says, yeah, the person and situations of the day of the people putting it together most likely goes into the seed in somewhere fashion.
In some fashion. That's right. Granddad always said that you never buy a car on a Friday.
Great advice, and we've always
stuck to it.
Always stuck to it, and including machines as well. Never buy. Hang on,
yeah, it's moving.
He's moving. Hang on.
The next section.
Okay, so now he's
90%.
90%.
Yeah.
So what is he making now?
Now he's doing the HR logo. H plus R.
So this is the last part of this cut.
For this guy. Is he cutting down 1 mil? I think it's 1 mil.
Yes, hopefully you can see him. So I don't think he's. Yes, he's only cutting down 1 mil for this part, and it is our HR symbol. You see it? Lighting. So he's cutting this part now. And it's only 1 mil down, so it's pretty good. He's on the final stage.
I'm not sure says it failed.
And we ruined the spindle, bugger.
That sucks.
I replaced the spindle and everything gave the damn.
He gave it away. Might have been the best thing he ever did.
Man. Spindles don't cost that much these days.
That is true.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, you don't really want to.
Don't want anything broken, no.
No.
Sad when things don't work.
It's just the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
Yes. What else could we do?
He's doing that. He's doing it short in real time. He'll probably post that later on, like tomorrow or something.
Here we are live streaming.
Oh, see that later.
Yep, we're live streaming right now. We got CNC cutting.
Yeah.
Here we go. There you go. It's a bit of fourth wall broken right there. There you go.
Have you ever cut aluminium? Interesting question. Not yet.
By hand we have. Does that count? No, well this guy, no. I don't think he can do aluminium, not this guy.
I think he can if you upgraded him slightly.
Yeah, you'd have
And
to
maybe if you, I think you can if you cut.
Let's go back.
I think you can if you cut with, yeah, that's right, with a bigger upgrade, more horsepower, and
20,000
I
RPM.
think some of the.
This guy can't do that. I
Yeah,
don't think he can. No. Well,
think
we've never pushed him that hard.
no, but I think you can, but it's only you have to be quite timid with it, like 0.1 millimeters, kind of
Just like you're saying, just take off a layer.
slowly layer, and then get rid of the swarf so it doesn't because it doesn't shoot any fluid like some of the big machines do.
It's true. It's true.
But it would be fun to try.
It's fun to try.
Always fun to try.
What's you up to now?
I'm not sure. Said the milling machines that he works with, 30,000 plus. Awesome. It's like the price of like a Ford Fiesta.
In a different way, yeah. It's cool.
You might need a spindle upgrade.
Yes, you'd have to do that.
And a motor upgrade, yeah. And I think possibly the plastic parts here. I think they need to change it out for the extrusion. They change it out for
Like metal ones.
for aluminium ones.
Yes.
But it can be done.
Yes, you can buy a kit, I think. Just a little upgrade kit.
Yeah.
But so far, it's never needed to yet.
No.
He also says that I've seen some robot arms that are coming down in price, only like $5,000. They can do welding, laser cutting. They use a laser welder.
Oh, interesting. Never actually used a laser welder.
No. Interesting. But I have.
What's the because we actually did a little bit of welding ourselves, like we were saying before.
Yeah.
What's the one that's that I've never actually seen but only in concept? The one that is actually, is it called friction stir welding?
Yeah, we did that.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah, we did. We did friction stir welding,
Which is, by the way, different from laser welding.
Yeah. But I just talk about something we do now.
100%.
Oh, hang on. Hey, first cut. It's badass. Okay, so you can see this one. That's good. This one.
Yeah. Like turn him back, right? Hold it down.
Maybe.
That's pretty cool, eh? No time at all. Yeah.
Okay.
What's
Do you want to change the color? We can change that.
Yeah, I was just wondering what the how the laser welder works. Interesting. Write a comment.
We'll try and change it over while we're talking. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to hang on, we'll just change the page over. And
So this should be quite a short cut.
should be quite a shortcut. I think it estimates 4 minutes and 24 seconds, but it won't be that accurate. Maybe like 10 minutes or
Plus
something.
the little
1.4 millimeters. Hang on.
All right, so we'll just clean up the swarf and then we'll turn it off and then reset it with us.
Very good. Have you got that little brush?
Hang on, I'll be right back.
No, it's what it is over there.
Wait.
It's like a little paintbrush.
Oh yeah, I know where it is.
There's some carbon. You don't want to breathe that in. Just anything goes fine. Just grab any paintbrush. That's good. That'll do. It's fine. Don't worry. Thank you. little paintbrush. Yeah.
We could use a vacuum cleaner with that.
Yeah, we use it actually. And then we'll bring the camera in so you can see what we're doing.
Yeah. Maybe raise the. Do you think the spindle needs to go up so we can get that?
Oh, you can jog it up. That's pretty good, huh? Good. Good enough.
Do you think it would come out, or do they need to go up more?
Yeah. There you go. You can see it.
Might be to get your brush in there.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to keep going?
Pass the brush.
Hey, so just clean out some swarf and not breathe in at the same time. You can't get that under it. There we go. There we go. That's good enough. Pass the brush. Oh yeah, let's change the color.
Okay, so you can bring the camera in so they can see.
Oh yeah, before we start playing around with it.
I'll
Can
turn
you-
it off. I'll turn it off.
Yeah, you turn it on. Hang on.
Unplug it.
Like that one. I'll hold this one. So, I just need the lighting with you.
All right.
Can you see that? There you go. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. There you go. So let's cut the H plus R symbol and cut. I'll plug it back in so we can get power back into it. Yep. And yes. So what are we going to do now, Richard?
So change it off. So we're going to pass the collet
We don't put.
in the box.
Oh, yes.
We're going to change the this from 1.6 to 1.4. That's what we do. We don't need to move it, so
That's good. There you go. We're using these fellas. Oh, hang on, the camera's up there. Let's forget that. Okay, so we're using, which one is it? 1.4. So, yes, if you haven't done these sorts of things, you just loosen the wrenches off either way, and then it pops out. Should be able to get it. Still one little one at the back. Kind of an interesting machine. I find it interesting. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
that's the current model.
Yep.
It's just been cutting. And then you're going to give me the next one.
Yeah, pop that guy in there. Yep. Again, I'll just count them out. A little note.
Look at these, by the way.
I can't see because the cover's in the way. There you go. These little fellas. Okay.
So we need a 1.4, is it?
Here you go. 1.4, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Yep, it's the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2.
All right, so the key is you don't want to put it all the way to the top. You want to leave a little bit down. I'm sure you're all aware.
Yes. So that's pretty good. Okay, and we just tighten that sucker all right back up. It's reading. Okay. Rigidity, I'm not sure if rigidity becomes an issue. Basically, you can't do what I want to do with that machine due to the design. That is true. I'm not sure. Says I learned to program FANUC arms back in 2008. They could lift a small car, but we were using them to move 5,000 pounds parts from machine to machine. Wow, that is giant. I'm not sure. Looks like you've got it pretty well figured out with the presets. FYI, the shape Oko would cut that in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, I bet. And yours all says, yeah, but it would also cost 5 times that. 10 times. Very cool. Okay, so
Waiting for it to turn back on again. So I'm going to do
Yes. But kind of a cute little machine, isn't it?
It's cool.
It's cool.
Okay, so we're going to probe again.
Yes. Get that Z probe out. Everybody knows about that. Okay, so it's just attaching it now. One crocodile clip goes onto the mill end, and the other one goes underneath it, and then he'll click the button when he's all clear and safe. And then it'll come down and touch the Z probe, which is a big disc-looking thing. It's kind of like a puck, if you will. And it's coming down now. There it is. There you go, touched, and that means that's good. And then now we'll zero the X and Y. Yes. But you could do X, Y, Z on just touch the carbon and do it all in one shot. But we don't really do that. We like doing it the other way.
Unless it's more accurate, right?
It's because it's more accurate, but also I guess if the size of the piece that you're but have to do it that way. But it's not quite as accurate. Well, on this machine, so we would use a Z probe. Yeah. You also says if I was looking into getting a new machine, that's bigger? Look into the company Queen Bee. They have a nice design, very rigid. Oh, okay, very cool. Not sure says yep. My 3018 was 200. The Snapboko was 2000. Not sure says next machine for the most likely has to be the Haas VF. Haas is an interesting company. We watch what do we watch on Netflix? What is that called? Formula One, and they got a team in there. Kind of interesting. The Haas dynamics of their machine, their company. They're kind of an interesting one. Very cool. He also says, I like the smaller models myself so I can run more projects at once. That's true. Good point. There you go. It's jogging into position. Kind of an odd term, but that's what we use in the CNC community. Jogging it down the Z axis. Not sure says, yes, sir. Haas is based out of California. Yes, American company. Very cool. And who is their lead guy in Formula One?
Is it Hans?
No, I can't remember.
I don't think he's there anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, it was a Netflix special. It's just called like Formula One Race to Survive or something like that.
Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive, yes. Always funny. Kind of interesting behind the scenes kind of thing. You don't really see that, I guess, if you went to the racetrack. You don't really get to meet the drivers or anything. So. Hang on, I'll bring the light in. Sorry. I'm just gonna just dial it in. There. Getting down to the 0.1 now. Hang on.
Look. I think it's pretty close.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to zero that, Richie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay, so we press 0xy, which you didn't see on the screen, but he's just got a little window over there. What do you reckon? You happy with it?
Yeah, so far so good.
What are we doing now? Are you done at 0?
Yeah, it's all done. Yeah,
All 0. So then you hold down enter and then you go back to the main screen?
Yeah. Oh, I would touch it, right?
Yeah, you can get double.
I didn't move it around.
Just click the wrong button. I go back to the main screen.
It, so.
You didn't move it, so you're still going to do that.
So you do that.
Go to G file, and we're looking for a file that we made called ftail. Yeah. Ftail. That's what we called it. Stands for finishing tail. Because that's what we're making. We're making a tail. Yes, the beeping. Yeah. It's going through different NC codes. Some other designs that we've made in the past. We've made quite a few, haven't we?
Nearly there.
Nearly there. Kind of interesting machine. F-tail, confirmed. Okay, so now we'll put the cat back over again. Yeah. Safety is key. Yeah. Okay. I got myself. You can let go of myself. It's attaching in the back. Yeah. You good? We good? Yeah. Okay, we'll put the safety screen in front. Gonna be safe. Are you going to do the outline cutout? No. So we've already done the outline cutout. We're just going into doing the finishing corners. So in the first cut, the F-tail, yes. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we ready?
So yeah, so we've already done the entire shape as it is.
Yes. We do it all in the first cut.
So now it's just a little. You're just smoothing it out.
Yes.
Makes it so it's not so rough and rigid.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if we go.
Ready?
F-tail.
Please. Wait. Sounds like it's going. Moving over. Yeah, it's in line. She's working.
Ah, it's good when it goes.
I'll bring it over here. So this will be quite a speed run. It should be pretty quick. Bring that light over. Yeah. So she's on her way. It's going good. Ah, finishing pass. Yes. Yes. So she's nearly done now. Looking good. The final stages.
Yeah, so it's exciting.
There you go. Kind of interesting. And before you know it, I think it's about, according to the design, I think it was like 4 minutes of cutting, and that'll be it.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah, so, like I was saying before, thanks for tuning in. It just runs along. We've made it so it will run along. And currently, it's running along this part here. I'll land there like that. And we leave like what 0.
Now it's 0, but before
It's 0 before.
The first one was like 0.1.
0.1. We leave a little bit extra, so it just runs along. Now it's doing the tail. It's just running along here now.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
it's tuning through it. So it's at 28% now, so it's nearly there. But yeah, it's always good. It's always quite achievement when you get the CNC machine going. I think.
Yeah, I think so. An interesting one. Yeah. Do that. It's moving again. It's up in the air. And yeah, how high do we?
I think normally we rise up to about 3 millimeters above the plate.
Yes.
Give it a bit of clearance in case it meets an obstacle, aka the clamp or something, which you don't want to happen. If you can.
No, really don't. It's finishing that little corner off, and then it's going back. So just finish this little corner, and then it's going back. Yeah, going back over here to just the same. And then it's carrying on there now. So it's nearly there. Yeah, just finishing up the last little bit.
Yeah. And how was everybody's Christmas? How did that go? Hopefully well. went well. We got to hang out with our family and stuff at Christmas.
Yes.
So yeah, it was good. Had a good Christmas lunch. Didn't we?
You did.
Yeah.
It was very nice. What did you get? Did you get something to do with the CNC or maybe some drones or maybe some
Or a plane, possibly.
plane? Or...
We got a smoke grenade, which we shared.
Yep.
That was the present that we got.
That was our episode this week. Yes.
Oh yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Yes. So that was what we got ourselves. I got a blue one for Richard, and Richard got me a purple one.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd share our Christmas present. You go.
So good. It was quite good fun.
That was the episode this week, and we did a lot of printing on this machine here.
A lot of printing. So all the printing for all that project was done. So
Yes.
that was all the obstacles. And we used obviously conduit piping when we could, or drain piping for the flags we're talking about and the obstacles. And then all the joins were done with that printing. So we did them TPU and then PETG or PLA plus, depending on what was needed, depending on the obstacle.
And what have we got next week, Richard? Coming out Tuesday. What's coming out Tuesday?
Oh, that's an exciting one. So that will be the best of 2024.
Yes.
New Year's Eve special coming on Tuesday at
top 5 moments, is it?
0600 hours New Zealand Daylight Saving Time.
Yeah, so we're coming out with that one on Tuesday, so make sure you tune in. It's kind of an interesting one.
Yeah. So we're going to cover some of our favourite moments of
and if
the series this year.
And if you've got your special moments, just add to the comments. Give it the old thumbs up. Just like this live stream. Give it the old thumbs up if you can. It helps with the channel. That's what they always say, don't they? If you said it. So done, is it?
Done and dusted.
Just like that. Turns itself off. Pretty cool. Oh, all right. Look at that. All done. Great. Okay.
You're going to take it off?
Oh, I think I'll just leave it there. You're going to turn a little bit of the dust off and then there you go.
I think you want to see the result, then.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to just dust it off. If you take it off the plane, like this.
Turn it off?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Dust it off.
Maybe go through with a vacuum cleaner and all.
Yeah, you will do that later. But just so you can get an idea of what it is.
Nice.
It's pretty good, isn't it? There you go. So you can kind of see
Very
what's going on.
Take the dust off later.
Yeah, we'll just. Hey, bring that camera up. And we'll show up, and then I guess we'll sign off. I suppose. There you go. Can you see him? Now bring that light in.
There you go.
All cut. Looking good.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So he's all done. And then what we'll do next is
we'll leave it there for that live stream.
Yeah, well, this live stream will be ending shortly, but yes. And what we'll be doing then is we'll be taking off and clearing it up, and then getting the dribble out and just clearing it up. Yeah. But then you will be seeing this part, this little tail fixture, in an upcoming episode. So make sure you tune in for that. If you haven't subscribed, do so already, and it'll be going on this guy here, on the tail of that guy there. So there you go. For the sustainable RC FPV heli. It goes again. That's the one, but this time something I don't know if the world's seen yet. So there you go. Something it could go well or not so well. Or not so well. But it'll be entertaining, and I hope you enjoy it. Yes, and we're coming out soon. Yes. It was okay. Holiday was here. Nothing really exciting. Well,
you tuned into our channel, so that must be pretty exciting.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was exciting for you. And nice run. Yes. Thank you. So from the H&R Drone Racing Show, I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And we need, and I'll get to that again.
So we're going to sign out, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's some other question as well. Can you go to? All right. Yeah. Yes. So we thank you very much for tuning into this exciting episode. Hope you found it interesting. And yes, we very much appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we'll see each other Tuesday or on the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got some ideas for what we can do next time.
There you go.
If you've got any specific ideas what we could do for a live stream, I know we've got some comments earlier.
Which we'll look back through.
Yeah, just leave a comment below and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, always happy to new ideas. Okay, so enjoy the night, says Yuzzel, and we thank you very much for tuning in.
And thank you very much for your effort.
Yes, I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And here we go into next week. And 3, 2, 1, go!
Thanks very much, guys.
And good night or good day.
And thank you very much for the sponsors.
Yes, can do without you. And thank you. Cheers.
See you guys.
See
Have a great
everyone.
one.
Bye.